Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide is a vital tool and a helpful media outlet for business enterprises to connect and to reach out to Filipino American consumers. For more information, go to www.lasvegasfrg.com or you can email at lasvegasfrg@gmail.com.
It's the ultimate guide to anything Filipino in Las Vegas. This is the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show on PHLV Radio.
Hello and good evening from Las Vegas. This is the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show here on PHLV Radio. I'm your host, Gilbert Glorioso, and I'll go ahead and introduce you to my business partners and, of course, my co-host here on the LVFRG Radio Show, Tito Bernie Benito and Loni Andal. Good evening. Hi. How you both doing?
Keeping dry.
Yeah, keeping dry. Yeah, Vegas hardly gets rain, so we're being rained out today. We need the rain, of course, with this drought that's going on Lake Mead, of course, at the Hoover Dam area. You can see the lines on the on the mountain, of course. All right, so I'll go ahead and introduce our guest for tonight here on LVFRG Radio Show. Okay, Janet Olbes is from Las Vegas Medicare Pros. She's an advocate for seniors who can help initiate their Part B with Social Security Administration. She also helps understand the different Medicare plans that are available here on Clark and Nye counties. Let's go ahead and give it up for Miss Janet Olbes. How you doing?
Hello, hello. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming out. Ooh.
Thank you.
All right. So yes, Miss Janet, I've known you for a long time.
Yes, we do.
And I don't remember you doing this.
I switched careers from being a front desk agent at the Golden Nugget. And I figured, oh, well, I love seniors. I love them because I miss my parents a lot. I petitioned them. They went home to the Philippines and they left their benefits.
Wow.
And so when I was studying Medicare, medyo tulo yung luha ko because they left behind the benefits that's for seniors. There's so much there. It's a town out there for seniors to take advantage of.
It's so wild that it's hard to bring your parents over or anybody that's coming from the Philippines and they get these benefits here in the U.S. It's we're so blessed to be over here.
Correct.
Grabe talaga. I mean, like what's going on with this pandemic right now. A lot of people don't want to say anything. They have these benefits, but they don't say anything.
Yes.
So I guess that's your job is to
educate them. Yes.
You're the voice of this program that you have going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's cool. Being a hospitality business hotel, I bartend on the side, but of course, unfortunately, I got laid off. But now, business is, of course, the best thing to do.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, something that you can offer to a lot of people.
Yes.
Like what you're doing.
Especially for the Filipino community, yes.
Yeah.
I love the Pinoys, yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us a little about what you know about, like I said, you're a front desk agent. Now you're doing Medicare. So you're helping seniors.
Yes. Basically with seniors, so most of Filipinos, they're shy to ask. Mm-hmm. So what I do is I kind of encourage them to kind of go over with the plans that are available with them. So they don't even know the different plans out there. They're robust plans. I'm a broker. So that means I carry Aetna, I carry Humana, I carry United Healthcare, you name it, I have it on the table. And for them to just kind of pinpoint which plan, they wouldn't even know. So I would have to go over one each plan over with them so they could kind of pick which best suits them.
Correct.
So that's how I do it. It's a one-on-one thing. So I'm kind of like an advocate for them. So I would suggest, I would recommend, but I can only lead them.
Yes.
But I cannot force them to do it.
So you basically educate the general public on what there is out there.
Yes.
Okay. I get my business partners. I know that they probably have these kind of insurances. I'll go ahead and have them ask you some questions because, of course, I can't attest to it yet. I'm still taking my I'm looking over the book for this. Yeah,
You're not of age yet.
Not yet.
You're not of age yet.
Not of age yet.
Yeah, but it can help you guys too if you're not on that range of age yet. If you need like Obamacare through Nevada Health Link,
Right.
I can also help.
You can look and
Not
see what.
so seniors.
Yeah, so you can actually you're licensed to look at any
Yes,
kind of
health insurance.
Yeah, because
yes.
I do have health insurance and it's not cheap.
It is not.
I'm paying almost $300 a month. I have PPO. And
PPO.
Yeah, because I have it's through my business, but 300 is a lot.
It is.
Yeah, especially if it's your.
Does it cover your family as well?
No, it's just me.
Oh my God.
So we'll talk after this, of course. But Tito Bernie and of course Loni do have questions. I can see. Loni or Bernie?
Right now, because like I said, Bernie and I are seniors. I mean, I'm a senior. I don't know about Bernie. We never know what Bernie's age is, so he doesn't admit to being a senior yet. But you're right. You're absolutely right when you say to talk to older people. They're afraid to ask. They don't want to seem or appear that they're ignorant of what the offer is. And at least if you do the one-on-one, they'll ask the questions that are pertinent to what their needs are, and then they get the right plan. I know when we've talked to people, because we have other people that are in Medicare, they had no idea what kind of plan they had. I had one person who had maternity coverage, and she was 82. Didn't anyone tell her she didn't need this? So if you have a sales agent who's just selling you Medicare, they're not really looking at what you need. Like you said, you tailor it to them, explain the needs, see what their finances are, see what their health issues are, and tailor it to them. And I think that's the most important thing, to have the insurance that covers them and their needs.
That's right.
We appreciate you because there's a lot of seniors out there, and they're very hesitant to come forward to say, I don't understand this plan.
That's
so
correct.
It's good that we have you in the community to clarify that, because especially our older Filipinos, they're not going to ask. But if you come over to them and they see you, they'll ask you.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. We lost the audio for a second.
No, you didn't ask a question. Did you ask a question?
I actually made a comment because the Medicare Medicaid program, mine has been in place now going on 8 years. I don't hear her.
Okay, so somebody else talking. Yeah, so did you hear what she was saying? Something about her your Medicare? Loni, could you go ahead and repeat your comment? There's somebody else in the background. Loni?
I know. I hear them talking, so I don't know if you want me to talk.
No, why don't you go ahead and ask your comment that you were just asking our guest?
Well, when you're dealing with our seniors, do you find that they are, not that they're questionable, but they really don't understand the percentage of people who have maybe Medicare, and they don't know why they have certain programs that they don't need. They were just told, here's Medicare, and go on your way. So at least if you're breaking it down for them, what do you find the most questions that the client has on their policy?
Okay. First and foremost, once they have enrolled on a plan, their biggest complaint is that the agent is nowhere to be found. And if they were enrolled by, I'm by a non-Tagalog speaking agent, then what happens is that they're referred to call the customer service at the back of their card, the member ID card. And what happens is that, of course, Filipino po tayo, and they're seniors, and they're not really that, really good with asking, at medyo marinig lang nilang yung accent ng Amerikano, then taranta na po sila at iba na po yung labas nung sinasabi nila, hindi na nila itatanong. They're not gonna be really inquisitive. So that stops right there. With me in the picture, what I could do is make it a three-way call. So I initiate the call to the client, and then from there we do a three-way call. We call Medicare, we call Social Security, we call Medicaid. So I do translate that, the communication. I make it easy for my client. So that resolves a lot of things.
Right.
So you become their voice.
Yes, ma'am.
That's excellent. That is excellent.
Yeah.
Because I believe that a lot of times when they need medical care, they don't know how to word it, phrase it. They don't know where to go. And if you're dealing with American people who are totally American, they don't have patience to try and understand people of a foreign nature.
Yes.
I'm half Filipino. My mother was Russian German. So I understand both worlds, and I also understand that we don't have enough people on the lines to slow up. Right now you
That's
have
right.
people that answer the phone and they're so fast. What do you want? They're like mechanical people.
Yes.
This age of people, they are like 20, 30 years old, and they're talking so fast.
Yes.
That's true.
An older
Very
Filipino
true.
person who needs it, just bring it down, just slow it down. All Filipinos understand English. They may not be able to speak it,
Correct.
but they all understand.
They'll understand.
They understand. They understand to the point where they just say yes all the time. But they don't know what they said yes to, which is really cool that Janet has, she's really personal with her clients. And to break it down, like I said, I heard, okay, that she does the one-on-one. She does the one-on-one where she calls Social Security, she does the Medicare, and sometimes she's even there in front of the client. So that's totally different, and it's not easy. I mean, if you're only one person and you're servicing 100 clients, that's really hard. That's
It
really
is
hard.
hard. It
So
is
so
hard.
you do have a group of agents too, or do you work by yourself?
Well, I'm a field agent, so I go from different booths. I have different booths at different locations.
Okay.
And but I also do set up appointments.
Okay.
And I do hold office I work from home now because
Cool.
of this COVID thing. But
course.
I open my house. And it's better for me because then I do have a strong Wi-Fi at home, and I do have the printers, and I can download everything and give them a copy of what they signed on. If they need to duplicate something, if they need to laminate their cards, I have them.
Wow. That's going
Wonderful.
above and beyond the service for the Filipino community, of course. And you don't get that all the time. I mean, anywhere you go, especially here in the United States, here in Las Vegas, I don't know if there's another Janet Olbes in a different state. Yeah. So Janet Olbes, go ahead and give your information if that's okay.
Yes, thank you. So, Janet po, tawagan nyo lang po ako, 702-582-0952. I'll have it available for Gilbert to give you. And also, I'm at Seafood City, Maryland Parkway. I have a booth there every Friday, Saturday, and Mondays. So, that's between 9 and 2. And we'll talk. Kausapin niyo po ako, say hi, and sabihin niyo lang po kung anong kailangan natin gawin. Especially if you need to initiate your Part B, and that's where we could start. Right there and there, pwede po tayo mag-access ng Social Security. Dalhin niyo lang po yung mga kailangan, Social Security, IDs nyo, and your driver's license, passport kung kailangan, yung green cards nyo kung kailangan, dalhin nyo na po, asikasuhin po natin yan. And then, gawa po tayo ng account with Social Security, and kailangan lang po talaga yung mga verifiable identifications nyo. Kailangan po kung ano yung pangalan nyo sa ID, yun po ang ilalagay natin doon sa accounts nyo, no? So, tawag lang po kayo sa akin. Las Vegas Medicare Pros, andyan po ako sa Seafood City, Maryland Parkway, between 9 and 2, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays only.
Okay, so open enrollment is usually when?
That's from October 15 until December 7.
Okay, but all year round yung service nyo?
Opo.
So if somebody's coming in from Hawaii, for instance, they're coming in from Hawaii, and of course they had benefits in Hawaii, but they're moving here to Las Vegas. What is the process of that? If you can go ahead and explain.
So, coming from Hawaii, coming from anywhere, they're gonna live in Las Vegas, and they're gonna make Las Vegas like a permanent residence for them, so that they could enroll right away, and the plan can be effective the next month.
Okay, cool.
That's called special enrollment period.
Special enrollment period.
Yes.
And that happens anytime.
Anytime. So for example, you approach me now, it's July 22 today, right?
Yes.
So if you approach me right now and you tell me your case that you just moved in here, we do this application electronically, and this becomes effective right on August 1st.
Wow, that's quick.
Yes.
Tito Bernie.
Yes, also, Janet Olbes will be joining our Senior Information Guidance Advocacy, the SIGA program of Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide. And she'll be a valuable asset to this program because she knows a lot.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
And of course, and also Janet is a member of my FASI group, my FASI organization. So she will become active with the community now.
Yes. That's good. That's good.
Thank you po.
Would you like to? Okay, so you did tell them that you're going to be at Seafood City every Friday.
And Saturdays.
Friday and Saturdays. Okay.
And Mondays.
Okay. Wow. Friday, Saturday, and Monday.
Yes.
Okay. And hang on real quick. Is there anything else other than because you work from home? Do you have a website?
Wala pa, but that's ongoing.
That's ongoing right now. Okay.
That's ongoing.
All right. Just let me know, and then I'll go ahead and I'll let everyone know.
Thank
Of course.
you.
No
Yeah.
problem. No problem. At least you're just across the street.
Yes.
Our favorite place, of course, Jollibee.
You just say hi.
Hello, everyone at Jollibee, and of course, Seafood City.
And take your tito and tita with you.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then if they're 64, turning 65, I'll be their advocate. I'll help them out.
Being kind. You're
What?
being kind.
What's that?
Janet, I'm 73.
Oh no.
Does she look 73?
Not
She don't
at
look
all.
no 73.
Not at all.
Well, Tito Bernie. What?
We don't have many questions only because we have been on the program. I don't know if Bert's been on the program. He's not a senior yet, but I'm a senior. I'm a proud senior.
You're a proud
Oh,
senior?
wow.
Tito Bernie's a proud senior too.
I get older, he doesn't seem to age. But one day when we did our papers for our corporation, Bertie had to give me his birth date. So I don't know how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll know when you're getting when your year goes up, your car insurance gets up too. The insurance policy goes up too.
Not only that, when you turn over 70, I used to do my driver's license online for renewal. You either have to go to the doctor and get a full examination, or you have to come into DMV, and my appointment is in August, to take the eye exam. They don't automatically renew it after 70 years old.
Yes, that's true.
Wow.
That's true.
That's why they made Uber and Lyft. That's why Uber and Lyft exist. Anyways, so
So
okay.
Janet, do you feel that not only is it senior Medicare, but what about the Medicaid people that have been injured or they have disabilities?
Yes.
They need your attention as well, right?
Yes, actually, I can help them out as well. Fill out their applications, and most of the times, the questionnaires on those applications are really strict. They may answer yes, and at the same time, after that question, it kind of contradicts the questions contradict. So what happens? They get confused, so they lose their focus. and they lose their goal. So what happens? Medicaid turns them down. Turns the application down because either they did not submit.
But why is that? Are the questions to be used as a ploy for them not to get the program? I mean, why is it so difficult? Why are they making the questions so difficult?
Because Medicare and Medicaid, madami pong cases ng fraud and abuse. So they are very really strict, especially with the information that you provide. Like for example only, yes, of course, income based 'yan. Para kasi subsidy siya, no? Subsidy po siya ng gobyerno. And so madami po diyan na ito lang daw ang income nila. But then you have to supply proof. So proof of income, tax, yung filed taxes mo, kailangan po yun. And then 3 months documentations po ng bank statements, kailangan po yan. And then minsan po naman sasabihin nila isa lang sila sa bahay, but then kahit isa sila, hinahanapan po rin sila ng mga iba pang adults doon sa household na yon. So, madami pong factors that play into consideration para po sila ma-approve.
Did you get it?
So, Janet, the Medicaid, how soon can one be qualified to get Medicaid?
Ang Medicaid po, 5 category po yan ang pwedeng mag-apply dyan. Pregnant women, children, seniors, low income, and disabled. Sila po ang pwedeng binibigyan po ng favor ng Medicaid.
Yeah, is there any qualification? How many years? Like newly arrived Filipinos?
Hindi po masyado kasi po ang problema po dyan, may mga sponsor po yan. Yung mga nag-petition po sa kanila, so they're responsible for them.
So how many years before they can apply for Medicaid?
At least they become a U.S. citizen, or if they're not U.S. citizen yet, if they're green card holders, at least alam ko po yung mga bata po, they approve the mga children.
I heard there's a 5 years gap.
Kailangan
they can
kailangan po US citizen po. Kung hindi po ipapadala po sila sa Nevada Health Link.
So if they're not a citizen.
They're not a citizen.
If they don't have a green card.
And have the green card, then that's Nevada Health Link.
Nevada Health Link. So there is free healthcare out there.
There is free healthcare. Yeah.
Okay.
I have done 0 co-payments for clients.
So what if they're from a different country and they don't have any status here?
If they don't have no status here, well, yun ang magiging problema nila. They have to have status first.
Okay.
At least green card or I-94, any type of documentation that we can attach to the application. At least pumasok sila, yung entry point nila. At least merong document. And then, kasi po, system po yan so electronic po, no? Yung system po, nire-recognize po nila yung mga IDs na yan. So, pag pinasok po natin yung mga IDs nila, bigla na lang po silang naglalabas ng mga results. Oh, you need to contact this number. If they need to dig deeper.
Gotcha. Okay.
And also, there's a lot of advertisement that's going on around about the premium that we are paying with the Medicare. They said that you can get back what you have been paying.
Correct.
Is that true?
Meron pong mga planong ganyan. That's correct po. Kasi po, like with the Humana Honor Plan, hindi ko lang po ito ma-discuss on air kasi po bawal po sa amin yung benefits na yan. Pero sabihin ko lang po na meron pong planong ganyan, totoo po yan. But that plan does not have no prescription drugs. Kaya po may give back po, mayroon pong $100 na pabalik po sa Social Security pangbayad ng Medicare Part B. Wala pong prescription drugs yan. Yung karamihan po sa plano may prescription drugs. Ito po wala siyang kasamang prescription drugs. So yun po yung kapalit, $100 po.
I see. So, we really need to clarify that because a lot of people have the misconception
Yep.
of about this money back, the premium back.
Yep.
And as a lot of people are inquiring about it, they need to know about this matter. Even on the TV ads,
Yep.
things there that you can get back your $140 that you're paying for the premium, blah blah blah, and all that. And that needs to be clarified, of course, because a lot of people might mistook this for like it's a free for all.
Meron pong ganyan.
Everyone is right for it.
This especially applies for veterans. Yung pong veterans, of course, they get their medical care from the VA, right?
Yeah.
So they can avail of this plan offered by Humana, and hindi na po nila gagamitin yung plano ng Humana. Doon lang po sila kukuha ng care sa VA. Nakastock po siya dun sa VA, pero at the same time, meron silang second insurance, pero ito pong second insurance na to, wala po silang prescription drugs dyan.
I see.
So, hindi pa rin nawawalan yung pasyente ng insurance. Meron pa talaga siyang strong insurance from the VA.
Yeah, it's a sales pitch. Actually,
Yes.
itong sinasabi nilang $100 na pabalik is just a sales pitch.
Yes.
Not really everyone is qualified to it.
Opo. Meron
That's why
pa pong isa pang kaso din na for example is nagwo-work sa hospital. So meron silang work insurance, at the same time nagbabayad sila ng Part B, no? So yung Part B na yan, 148 ng 148 o 144 ng 144 kung kailan sila nag-enroll dyan, matagal na sila nagbabayad, but at the same time meron silang insurance from work. So dalawa yan. Pag meron ka ng Part B kasi po, pwede ka nang mag-enroll kahit saan, kaninong plano. And you're 65, kahit saan na po pwede. So pwede nyo pong kunin nito, mag-avail kayo nito ng yung free 100, yung may payback na 100, pwede kayo mag-avail niyan. At the same time, na-offset po yung pambayad nila dun sa Part B.
this dalawang insurance mo.
Opo. Kailangan po dalawang insurance para ma-avail niyo yan, para hindi naman kawawa.
So, what do they bring when they come to visit you? If they're going to sign up, what papers or identification do they need to bring you when they come to Seafood City to see you?
If they already have their Part Bs, then just the Medicare card, the red, white, and blue card, na meron pong nakalagay na Part A, hospital, and then the date, and then Part B, medical, and then the date, yung red, white, and blue, galing sa Medicare, pwede po yun, tsaka ID lang po. At tsaka yung mga gamot po nila. List ng mga gamot and mga dosage. Yun po ang mga kailangan natin. Pero kung wala pa po silang yung Medicare card, hindi pa sila nag-uumpisa ng Part B, so kailangan ko po yung Social Security nila, and then email address, at saka driver's license lang po, and then telephone, and yung pong physical address po nila. Yun lang po.
So if someone is here, like the child and the daughter, the son, and his parents now are here with him, but say they're not able to come in and speak with you, how is it that he can get the insurance for them? If they're bedridden or they're capacitated to travel, how does he apply for them? What does he need to do?
Oh, he needs to have a power of attorney, a POA.
Okay.
to transact in their behalf.
Because I'm sure when, the mother and father come here or the grandparents, maybe at that time they could get sick the minute they walk off the plane, and now they can't come in and try and get the insurance, but at least the son or daughter can get the POA for them, which is power of attorney, and get this paperwork working for them.
Yes, that's correct.
So they have coverage. Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Bernie
Alright.
just disappeared again. I'm wondering if the thunder is hurting his transmission.
Yeah, so it is raining here in Las Vegas. And of course, that's good we're in the studio, though.
I can't hear it.
You can't?
I can't hear the thunder.
Oh, no, you can't hear it. No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is a soundproof studio.
I see it.
Yeah, so, all right. Once again, Janet Olbes, okay, go ahead and give your info one more time.
Hello po, this is Janet Olbes, and I'm your Medicare advocate. I located at the Seafood City in Maryland Parkway. You can approach me anytime. I do have a booth right in the middle. It used to be the AT&T store, and it's no longer AT&T. It's by Las Vegas Medicare Pros. I would have a big banner there. So anytime po, welcome po kayo. Fridays and Saturdays between 9 and 2 p.m. 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, and Mondays 9 to 2 as well.
Yeah, and I would like to add this on with regards to the events of the community. I think, Lani, you have some events that you might want to announce.
Absolutely. August 18th, we are having our installation for the Philippine American Chamber of Commerce of Southern Nevada at Palace Station. You can find the flyer on my Facebook with the information. We're excited because this is a chamber that many times had got started, and for some reason, we don't know, it kind of dissolved itself. So we got our new LLC, our new charter, we got everything new, and we have new people that are going to be a first timer on an organization. So we're excited to bring in some new people and have them be part of this, business people. Our focus is to gather business people to go mainstream and have mainstream come to us as well. So there's an interchange of international business. So we're really excited. The Palace Station, 6 o'clock, August 18th, which is on a Wednesday. And we're very excited. The tickets are $49. The flyer has the website and the phone number on it, so you can inquire or purchase through the webpage. So that's
And other events that we have, which I would like to announce while we are on the air, is that on August 12th, the Help Lions of Rose Ladner.
Is it? I think it's August 7th. Take a look at your dates. I think it's August 7th for Rose Ladner.
I thought it's August 12th.
She told me the 7th. I got the flyer.
Oh, really? So they changed it then. And then, of course, on August 18th is your chamber Palace Station.
The reason I know about the date because I'm hosting Rose's event.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the September 18, 19, subject to the official announcement of the Philippine Consulate, there will be another consular outreach here at Palace on September 18 and 19. And again, the subject to official announcement by the Philippine Consulate, LA. And then on December 4, there's another one for the Cavite Association, which they haven't submit to me the dates yet. I think it's in November. It's the Christmas party in November. And then on December 4, the Nevada Bicycle Club, which will be at the Palace Station also, induction of officers. And then December 4 at the same time is the NAFA Christmas party. And of course, December 13 will be the Philippine American Association of Nevada Paan Christmas party also. So those are the outstanding events that we have, that I have on the list. for until the end of the year. So I'm calling everyone who are listening and the leaders, especially the community leaders who are presidents or head of their organization, to submit to me all the events, because this is being disseminated to more than 3,000 emails of Filipino Americans. That's why a lot of people are knowing about what are the events in Las Vegas of the Filipino American community. So yeah, I'd like them to submit all the events to me so it can be disseminated. And of course, I don't know where when Feynman will have a will have a party.
We will
For those
know.
who are listening to us for the first time, Bernie Benito started this calendar that he emails out to everyone. And at the time also it was appearing in the newspaper, because people would come to town and they were like, is there a Filipino community here? And it was at an event where people was at a Filipino event. They said, we heard if you call Bernie Benito, he can tell you where there's something going on. And for those who are listening for the first time, it is the who's who, what's going on in the Filipino community. And it's usually the whole month. 30 days are in a month, 31 days. And usually before COVID, there were 3 and 4 events that you can attend. You take a look at it, you get all the information, you see what the event is heading, what the ticket price is, where the venue is. It's great. They don't even have that for Las Vegas, what's going on. So mapped out, so you can attend the Basayan picnic, you can attend Cavite, you can attend all these events and get yourself within the community. We are here, 260,000 Filipinos. Not, people go, can't be that much. Yes, we have close to 3 million people. And we've been growing and growing as the years go by. Bernie and I, we came over on the Mayflower to America, 1970 here in Las Vegas, and there were 40 Filipinos. And 2 of them are still alive. You're looking at them right now, myself and Bernie. So with Medicare help, we're staying healthy for another 100 years. But what I'm saying is that there was 45 Filipino families. We have 260,000 Filipinos from Guam, Filipinos from Hawaii, definitely from Hawaii, from all over the country coming here to live. We are 1/4 of the population. We are the #1 of ethnic groups, #1 in Las Vegas that we are recognized.
Yes.
And when people, right?
So it's really important, that our guests, our visitors from the out of town, those who are visiting, should know what's going on in Las Vegas. And I forgot to mention also that there will be an event with the Ilocano Association also, I don't know when, and the Bisaya Society of Nevada, and this is one of them. Again, the Cavite Association, of course, the Nevada Bicycle Club, spearheaded by Dr. Yu, and the NAFA, and the PAAN, and so on and so forth. This community is really good at, putting up events. And just tune in, and we can give all the information regarding what's going on in Las Vegas. And this is actually presented by the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide.
Yes. Thank you, Bernie, because people may not have ever met Bernie. A friend of ours years ago was coming to move to Las Vegas, and they heard through the Filipino grapevine that there is a man called Bernie Benito in Las Vegas. And he took an invitation that Bernie had made to this person on the phone to come to one of our events. And we're standing online at the buffet, and he turned to me and he introduced himself. I introduced myself, and I said, oh, welcome, is this your first time? And having my conversation with him, he says, I'm looking for Bernie Benito. And Bernie was like 2 people over. I said, he's right there. So that's how I knew the story. When people come to Vegas, they may look him up and Google him. They may look him up on any type of Facebook. And now they go, Bernie, tell me where to go. Because he is, we tease him, we call him the godfather of the Filipino community. But when he's there, he promotes you, he gets you connected, whether it's a school for your kids, whether it's a place to live in the direction that he has, because one, he has the knowledge, two, he shares the knowledge. We know some community leaders don't share the knowledge. He wants the Filipino to get roots here in Las Vegas. The bigger we are, this is our home. We've made this our home, and we know the Filipinos coming in will make it their home. So Bernie is the godfather. I mean, he may be unofficial, but I also think Bernie should be the official counselor outreach here in Las Vegas. I'm just putting that in there, Bernie, because I think it's time that you do that. They've asked you many times. I think you need to consider that. You are the perfect person for that.
Yeah, and if they want to get a hold of Tito Bernie Benito, it's at the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide.
And also, I wouldn't want to remiss this one, especially now that we have this PHLV radio. You know, it helps a lot. It helps a lot with the communications regarding what's going on in Las Vegas. Thank you, Johan, for putting up this PHLV radio. I remember when you first approached me at a certain place, telling me about your upcoming radio station. Yeah.
Actually, Bernie, we were at Texas Station with our event, our NAFA event, Fiesta, and that's when I met Johan, and he had a business card, right, Johan? And he was telling us about this radio station. Of course, I was emceeing, getting the acts on stage, but that's how long ago a Texas Station, God, was that like 13, 14? I forget now. I'm getting old. I forget what year.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, I really don't forget when Johan approached me at the Christ the King Gymnasium when we have the teachers welcome, you know, and yeah, he's one of a kind guy, you know. He's really, really, you know. Thank you, Johan, for putting up this PHLV radio.
Absolutely.
Power to you. More power to you. Yeah, and of course, you know, with the help of Gilbert here, our partner, and it makes Las Vegas more what do you call it, more lively.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because of the broadcast, of the news, of the PHLV radio, and everything, and of course with our connections to the Philippine Times, with Asian Journal, our connections with the Asian Seafood City, you know, and so on and so forth. It really helps. It really helps, and I really thank you, especially Johan.
Yes, he helped us network.
Yeah.
He made the network possible. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Johan can't speak because he's in the back of the camera. he's in back of the controls. But sooner or later, he's gonna be out in the open. But yes, thank you so much. Of course, yes, the first Filipino radio station here in Las Vegas, PHLV Radio, of course, and you can hear us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and also on Facebook, YouTube, and Amazon Fire TV. If you don't have the app yet, go ahead and download the app for your Android phone or your Apple phone. Okay, go to your App Store or your Google Play Store and type in PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and you'll hear what's going on, like right now, what's going on. And if there's no shows, we have Filipino music and, of course, international hits playing. So yes, tune into that. It's for free. Libreng-libre na po. And, of course, anywhere around the world. Okay, once again, I want to go ahead and thank our guest for tonight, Janet Olbes. Thank you so much for coming out here.
Salamat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. This is, once again, the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show. Thank you so much to my partners and my co-host, Bernie Benito and Loni Andal. Okay, we're going to be here next week. Same time, same place, PHLV Radio, every Thursday, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. Salamat po.
The Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide is a vital tool and a helpful media outlet for business enterprises to connect and to reach out to Filipino American consumers. For more information, go to www.lasvegasfrg.com or you can email at lasvegasfrg@gmail.com.